Welcome to my knowledge. In today's video, we will do CFD analysis of a spherical body in COMSOL. When we turn on COMSOL, we will have a screen like this. We will select Model Wizard. Here we will go to 3D because we want to do 3D analysis. After that, we will have a number of physics, but currently we will discuss fluid flow. In fluid flow, we will select single phase flow and then laminar flow. After this, we will add it, and then we'll select study. Click on study. I'll go and select stationary study. Then we'll discuss the rest of the studies as well. Currently we will do the stationary study. From here we can change units. We will convert to mm. Now in geometry, I will build a sphere. Click on a sphere. Radius of the sphere will be 1 millimeter. Now the position of the sphere can be changed from this X, Y and Z positions. Let's place the sphere at 4 mm in y-axis. We'll change the axis type to Cartesian. Now I will build the geometry. Oh, this is a sphere placed 4 points or 4 millimeter in y-axis. Now I will draw a box that will mimic air around the sphere. Width of the box will be 4 mm. The depth of the box will be 12 mm and the height will be 5 mm. First of all, let me change the box into transparency. Now I can place the ball or the sphere at the right place by changing the position of the box. Suppose I move the box in -2 units in X direction. Now I have to lower the box in Z direction. .5 mm. Let's build it. So negative 2.5 will work. Build again. Now the box and the sphere are in correct position. The box will mimic air around the sphere. The next step will be to go to form union and build all. The geometry is ready. After building the geometry, we'll go to material. Right click, add material, or you can also assign material from the right add material box. Here we will go to built-in. I will select air, double click the air. Now another material will be cast iron for the sphere. Remove the sphere from domains of air. So the box is now air. I can again assign domain to air by selecting the box. In laminar flow, I will remove the sphere. Once I remove the sphere from laminar flow, the cross from the material of cast iron will be removed. Now insert inlet properties. The inlet velocity will be 5 meters per second in this case. And now assign the surface or the face from which the velocity is entering. This is the face. These are the equations. You can change the boundary condition from velocity to pressure, laminar inflow, mass flow rate, fully developed flow. Currently we will keep it as velocity. So now the inlet velocity is 5. Right click on laminar flow and insert outlet. I will select the outlet. For that, I will rotate the box. For rotating, hold left click. Now I will select this surface as an outlet, and the boundary condition for outlet will be pressure, and the value of pressure will be 0. Then I will go to symmetry and select rest of the faces. Keep it on manual selection. I will select these faces. So the symmetry is ready. Now let's go through the properties once more. Fluid properties equations are given. Density of the material, I have assigned it from material. You can put your own values as well. I will change this to compressible. So we'll keep rest of it as it is. Initial values are 0. Velocity and pressure are 0. At wall you can assign slip condition, but in this case I will keep non-slip. After that we will mesh the geometry. We can use free tetrahedral meshing. I will do coarse meshing. Let's see what kind of mesh it makes. For domain, I'll select this domain. We'll change it to fluid dynamics. Let's do normal meshing. The normal one looks much better than the coarse one, but it will take more time as compared to the coarse meshing. Again we will make another free tetrahedral mesh for the sphere. We'll build the mesh. Once meshing is done, I'll just go to study and compute it. You can compute it from here as well as from the above ribbon. Once you click on compute, the analysis will run and we'll get the results. So the automatic graphs are velocity and pressure. This one is velocity, multi-slice velocity graph. I can change the number of planes or slices from 5 to 2 or 1. Like this. Let's see a single plane. The velocity distribution around the sphere is given. The velocity varies from 0 to 6. Input velocity was 5, but the velocity reaches up to 6 or above. As you can see, you can plot this is the velocity plot. The blue portion shows minimum velocity while the red shows the maximum velocity. If I go to pressure, the pressure at the front of sphere is maximum. As you can see, the pressure drops up to minus 9.9 and the maximum pressure is 18.31. That's it for today's video. Hope you liked it. Please subscribe my channel. Allah Hafiz.